For decades, most of us thought Wendy's and McDonald's just grew up as competitors. But the real story is so much stranger than that. The founder of Wendy's, Dave Thomas, once said something almost unbelievable. If McDonald's weren't so successful, Wendy's wouldn't exist. This is the bizarre, almost ironic coincidence of how the world's biggest burger chain accidentally helped create one of its most iconic rivals. Before Wendy's was a household name, Dave Thomas wasn't a business legend. He was a teenage dropout, working long hours in a small restaurant called Hobby House, a quiet, family-run diner in Indiana. But there was one huge problem. McDonald's had just exploded into a national phenomenon. New McDonald's stores were opening everywhere. Their burgers were fast, cheap, consistent, and wildly popular. And every time a McDonald's opened nearby, Hobby House lost customers. Dave Thomas watched their dining room empty out. And he knew one thing. If Hobby House didn't change, it was going to die. Just when things looked hopeless, something unexpected happened. The owner of Hobby House invited someone very unusual into the restaurant. Colonel Harlan Sanders. Yes, the founder of KFC. Sanders was traveling the country, selling his chicken recipe to failing restaurants. And Dave Thomas, just in his early 20s, became the person who worked directly with him. During this time, Dave learned two critical things: how to fix struggling restaurants and how to build a strong brand. He watched Sanders sign his name on every bucket. He saw how customers trusted a friendly face, and he realized something McDonald's was doing better than everyone else: simplicity, speed, and identity. Ironically, the only reason Dave met Colonel Sanders in the first place was because McDonald's was destroying Hobby House. While helping turn several KFC stores around, Dave spent years closely watching McDonald's. He studied how they designed their kitchens, standardized their menu, created a strong visual identity, and dominated drive-in culture. He realized something critical. McDonald's was great, but it wasn't perfect. Their burgers were fast, but frozen. Their menu was simple, but limited. Their service was quick, but not always personal. Dave began forming an idea for a restaurant that was like McDonald's, but fresher, friendlier, and slightly more premium. It wasn't just a business strategy. It was almost like fate. McDonald's had unintentionally given him the blueprint. In 1969, Dave Thomas finally stepped out on his own. He opened a small burger restaurant in Columbus, Ohio, and named it after his daughter Melinda, whose nickname was Wendy. But here's where the coincidence becomes impossible to ignore. Many of Wendy's biggest innovations were directly inspired by McDonald's weaknesses. Fresh, never frozen beef, because McDonald's relied on frozen patties. The pickup window, which Dave designed after watching long McDonald's drive-in lines, and a more premium burger, because McDonald's focused on mass production. It's as if everything McDonald's didn't do, Dave did. Not out of rivalry, but because McDonald's success showed him exactly where the gaps in the market were. And here's the part that feels like destiny. Dave Thomas went from a struggling restaurant worker, watching McDonald's destroy his livelihood, to building one of the world's biggest burger chains because he studied McDonald's so well. He even joked later in interviews, "I owe McDonald's a thank you card, because without McDonald's incredible rise, Hobby House might never have brought in Colonel Sanders. Dave Thomas might never have learned restaurant strategy, and Wendy's might never have existed at all." So the next time you see a Wendy's and a McDonald's standing on the same street, remember this strange historical twist. One company wasn't just another competitor. It was the accidental teacher that helped create its own rival. Sometimes the biggest coincidences in history are the ones hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe for more.